Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're looking at Bmnr. This is of course BitMine Immersion stock, moving up today by a further 2.7%, which does add on to a very impressive week now of gains over 14%. The past month here is looking absolutely fantastic. We'll be speaking about this and much more over the course of today's video. If you do enjoy it guys, please do help me out by leaving a like and subscribing. It helps more than you could know. At the same time, as always, this is not financial advice and I am not a financial advisor. And the final thing I'd like to say before we do jump in, I've now launched a Patreon page. Yes, that's right. Today I've made two videos. I've spoken about some of the hidden penny stocks which I am personally paying attention to. I've also spoken about another stock which I think is particularly interesting at the moment, which is Snapchat stock. I cover some of the key levels in this video that I am paying attention to. And actually there is a surprise extra video for you if you are interested. That's in the first link in the description. Anyway, coming straight over to this stock on the charts. Like I say, a very impressive week now. We certainly are approaching the overbought range on the RSI, but at the same time we're also approaching very key levels for this stock. So you can see why going forwards into next week things are going to be very important. We're very much coming close to a range. We're going to call it $64.50, $65. A range that matters quite a lot. You need to go all the way back to, what's this, August, mid-August, maybe even early August, where you can see this play out. This is where this stock has struggled at historically the most. Somewhere between, again, 65 and really at the high end, maybe 70. Breaking above 70 for this stock recently, since this initial push, has been challenging. At a time where we see the RSI coming towards overbought, this is actually becoming my next level of concern. We all know that this stock has had the very impressive turnaround over the past month or so and obviously rocketed up, but now it's about seeing if it's actually going to be able to break past this. Going forwards into next week, perhaps a bit of consolidation over the first few days, but ultimately we don't want to see this stock really drop at all. If we do see it move downwards, well, what sort of levels could we be looking at? Well, you're looking at today's low or the low of the past few days, which could be something like 58. Below that, you are potentially looking to levels such as 56.50, and below that, I would argue that you could be looking to go as low, possibly as 48 to 49. So realistically, we want to keep the higher levels of those supports if possible. Again, if we saw this one drop maybe slightly to 50, 53, not that big of a deal in context. Again, it would give the indicators time to cool off. Now, at the same time, I think today in itself does also help the indicators with time to cool off. We're not really moving down today, we're moving up. But look, it's a lot more slow, it's a lot more controlled, it's a lot more consolidated. And again, this really sets us up perfectly for the next week or so. All we need here, in my opinion, is to see this one break out of $70. 70, 71 will put us onto a new potential. And if you see what happened in the past, this, we're going to call it all the way up to 75, right? But realistically more like 70, 71. This is the range, which, again, here and also here as well, has been the make or break for this stock. Also here too. We either get to this point, we smash through it, and again, look at what happened when we did. So, we could have that interesting uptrend to come, or we get to this level and we bounce back down. Now, I don't say this because I'm bearish. I'm saying this just, 1, 2, 3 times we've gone down. This is why building this consolidation that we're seeing right now is essential. It's why it's so important. It's why it's so good to see over the course of today. Now, bringing this forwards into next week, my intentions, my aims here are actually really basic. All I want to do is see this one break 70 and remain above it. Some healthy consolidation up to that mark or a break through it and then some healthy consolidation afterwards would be a very good sign into next week. I think today is good. It's a little bit green, it's given indicators a little bit of time to chill out slightly, and again, it still puts us moving in the right direction. I'm very impressed at how this stock's been able to hold, but, I think next week is certainly going to be the make or break, in my opinion, because again, we're going to likely, again, you can't say for certain, but it's likely that we might hit that $7 range, $70 range, I should say. We might hit that $70 range, we could test on it, bounce up, which would be amazing, or down. So all I'm saying, and again, I always say this in these videos, it's not my job to make you guys' minds up for you. You'll have to do that for yourself. But I'd just like to make you aware of coming up to 69.70, which is not too far from where we are to the upside. You are approaching a key level of resistance. Break through that and things could be really amazing, but struggle to break it and who knows what can happen. I just wanted to bring that to your attention, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this lovely Friday. I hope you're having a nice evening, and I will see you again soon. You guys are ready to get serious about trading for less than the price of a coffee every day? I've got to tell you about the new Patreon page that I have just launched. That's right guys, I have a new Patreon. I'm going to be sharing everything on here, from my personal stocks that I am watching to pre-market updates, as well as a Discord group which I have started. It's going to allow you to access similar-minded, like-minded people who are also interested in sharing their knowledge about the markets. I'm going to be sharing a lot of stuff over here guys. There's going to be a lot of exclusive content coming in the next couple of weeks, but do bear in mind, for most of the tiers, spots are limited. The Market Scout, where you'll gain access to the Discord, prices will change after 150 members. At the moment guys, I'm limited for time, so the Trader's Edge course and above, we're limiting the courses even lower, right? There's a limited amount of people who can join. At the same time, depending on the level of mentorship that you want, we have prices going all the way up from 1450 to the highest tiers over here that you can see. Again, if you're looking to take your journey to that next level, on these middle tiers, this is personally the one that I would recommend, even though it's not the most expensive. It costs less than a coffee every single day, and the amount of information that you'll get here, in my personal opinion, is absolutely worth the value. At the very least, guys, you can become a member for free. The link is down in the description, the comment section, and the bio. Just give it a look and see what you think. And of course, feel free to sign up if you're looking to take your journey even further. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the video.